24th of June 2011. Welcome to Studio 66.6, where the laughs never start, but we try. For those of you who have wondered what it takes to become an author, well, the answer is absolutely friggin' nothing. Bristol Palin, daughter of Sarah, has written a new book called Not Afraid of Life, My Journey So Far, which is fantastic because we all seek life advice from Alaskan teen moms. As for baby daddy Levi Johnston, she says he, quote, cheated on me about as frequently as he sharpened his hockey skates, end quote. Did he tell her this as she researched her book, or did she put up with his proclivities because she liked being the girlfriend of a hockey player? In Alaska, that's almost as high as a woman can shoot for. Well, banging a hockey player and being mayor of Wasilla, they're pretty much the same thing. She also tells us the one thing we all wanted to know. Details of her lost virginity. And yes, it is as romantic as you would expect. After a night of underage boozing when she was 16 and on a camping trip, she and Levi retired to their tent and he tapped that. She says she had planned to wait until marriage, but you know, she got drunk. I understand that. I also planned to hold out until marriage before losing my virginity, but then I hit puberty and chased anything with a vagina and a heartbeat. There's a more important question though. Wasn't there a time when biographies were written by people older than 20 with more life accomplishments than getting knocked up at 18? I mean, seriously, Lee Iacocca, she is not. Since I will never read this literary masterpiece, I am left with questions which will never be answered, I suppose. For example, at the age of 20, how many pages can you possibly fill up with stuff other than girls in high school who are total bitches and trashing your ex-boyfriends? Do the other Palin kids have book deals yet? Let's see, there's Track, Bristol, Willow, Piper, and Trigg, born in 2008, and probably will not be writing a book for several years unless it's ghost written. But you can bet young Trigg is a hardcore conservative. But Piper is like 10 or 11 and should easily qualify for a book deal by now. She could talk about horses and a horse's ass, aka Mama Grizzly. Maybe it will be a tell-all. They could call it Palin's From the Mouth of Piper. Or maybe Piper Palin Goes Rogue on Mommy. Not bad. Let's not forget Willow. Older than Piper and with more life experience, she could probably fill more pages. As for titles, let's do some brainstorming. The Wonderful World of Willow. Or maybe Willow's Wacky World of Political Free Speech. No, I got it. Willow Goes Wild on the Weft. Did you see what I did there? I spelled left with a W and got weft. Pretty clever. No? Okay. Okay, forget the young ones. What about Track Palin? Actually, who is Track Palin? I better Wikipedia this one. Actually, Track Palin doesn't even warrant a Wikipedia page. I'm not even sure if it's a girl or guy. Oh wait, he married a girl, so in the Palin family I have to assume it's a dude, otherwise Mama Grizzly would be pissed off. She is probably not into the girl-on-girl stuff like her husband Todd secretly, and allegedly, I assume he is. So, Track Palin is a year older than Bristol and no book yet. This young man better step up to the plate and start writing before he lets the whole family down. In the Palin family, everyone has to chip in, whether it's hunting for caribou to feed the family, or signing book deals to buy new houses, or landing cushy gigs on Fox News. Everyone chips in. I promise you, I have no intention of shitting all over the kids anymore. So let me get back to the 20-year-old who has written a book to share her vast life experiences with us all. We now know she lost her virginity in a tent after a night of drinking, or as the Palin family calls it, real Americans and real American family values. In the book, she claims waking up with no memory of what happened. The last offense of a hypocrite. I wasn't raped, but gee, he got me so drunk I have no memory of what happened. I thought conservatives were all about personal responsibility. That explains the first time she had sex. What about every other time? Why didn't she stop that morning and wait for marriage? Questions. Everyone can ask them, but boy, they are a bitch to answer. That's all for now from Studio 66.6. Peace.